These fighters had plenty to say before stepping into the ring. Some promised easy wins, others underestimated their opponents, and a few were already looking past the fight completely. But once the punches started flying, all that confidence disappeared pretty quickly. So let's see what happens when cocky fighters can't back up their words. Before the fight, Hayes seemed convinced the much older Thompson wouldn't be able to handle his speed and power.
Well, among the questions that have been asked about this...
Early on, it looked like he might be right. Hay tried to finish him, while Thompson patiently survived.
Hay will not leave anyone a chance, but Hay looks menacing and mean and wicked, and he's got Thompson again. Timekeeper started the count, but Terry O'Connor... Surely he hasn't been bluffing us all the way through this round. I don't think so. Hay nearly got him in the end. Remember, we have seen Hay hurt. That wasn't a bad right hand by Thompson. Lolenga, solid right hand by Hay with 40 seconds to go. And again, flush under to Hay. And he might just get a little bit more on it at some stage.
He waited for the single shot, but he waited too long and got picked up with a jab and a right hand.
Great shot round the corner.
That's a knockdown. That's a genuine...
By round 5, Hay was exhausted and Thompson took over, forcing his corner to throw in the towel.
It's come in from the Hay corner. The towel has come in, and it's all over. Tatters. David Hay's career is in tatters. The towel has come in. And celebrating yet again. Hay had absolutely nothing to give back in return, and look at him, as a look of resignation on his face. He said, come forward, but it was half-hearted, and Thompson needed no second bidding. What a finish by the 40-year-old.
Klitschko entered as the huge favorite, and Sanders later claimed Vladimir had underestimated him and figured the fight was basically already won.
Maybe fighting Tyson again. Off we go.
Sanders corrected that assumption at roughly the speed of light. His fast left hand dropped Klitschko repeatedly, turning the sure thing into a demolition.
Rocking the head by the Klitschko.
And he's going to be the left hand and floored him. Goodness gracious me. And will he get up from that? Eyes in orbit. And now it becomes a battle for survival. Corey Sanders has got him again. Left in the round, and the bell cannot come quickly enough. Are the hopes of Vladimir Klitschko about to be demolished here? What happens now? Second round. Sanders will fancy here that he can score a knockdown, and he's got him again. Straight left hand this time for Vladimir Klitschko.
And after 4 knockdowns, the referee stopped the fight in the second round.
To be stopped, I think, because Klitschko is rocking and rolling all over the ring. He goes down again, and it is stopped all over round 2. That is one of the biggest turn-ups you will see in a boxing ring in a long time.
Never count your chickens before a golfer with a left hand shows up.
That's the one that gives him all the trouble. Look at the power he gets into that.
Left hands through the middle. Question marks about his chin, which haven't really shown up before, I know.
Barrera confidently claimed Bivol had never faced anyone with his experience or power.
Test Bivol and find out what Bivol is really all about.
But Bivol made it look easy.
Sort of light heavyweight Gennady Golovkin, fighting against a better fighter than he's been in with before and trying to take over the fight.
He lands both shots. He lands the left jab, he lands the straight.
He lands another left hook that wobbles Barrera.
He throws it quick and it's over with. Like that. But also keeps his hands up very high, and he has quick hands.
Just don't see many 175-pound fighters who can put the difference.
Water. Give him some water.
He controlled the fight with pinpoint accuracy, before landing a huge right hand in the 12th round that knocked Barrera out.
You want to see more American champions, we have to get our amateur... Oh!
Down goes Barrera, and you can see Bivol thinking to himself, I still have a shot at a knockout. Barrera get up. Is Harvey not going to let him continue? No. It's a stoppage, and Bivol gets the TK.
Stiverne dismissed Joyce as an inexperienced prospect and expected to hand him his first defeat. Joyce wasted no time proving otherwise.
Here we go, round 1. Don't blink. Right. Another overhand. Stiverne trying. Good right hand by Joyce. the left. Joyce, wobbled him there. Joyce has to be kept. Oh, good left hook by Joyce. That could be a game changer right there. Good right hand, good uppercut again. Joyce. Stavern taking a lot of punches. Straight right hand might do the trick. Berman Stavern on the right getting beat up in the black strong. Oh, nice right hand. The ref.
He overwhelmed the former heavyweight champion with heavy punches, forcing the referee to stop the fight in the 6th round after Stavern could no longer defend himself.
Sitting there. There you go. Then he finally stopped it. To be honest, they didn't want to see anymore. Don't like to see fighters.
After losing their first fight, Tarver got his shot at revenge in 2004 and mailed it back with interest.
Do you have any questions? I got a question. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? Let's not ask questions like that. Let's touch gloves and go to work. Tonight, Roy. Let's go to work.
The rematch didn't last long.
Emmanuel, you seen that before?
I love it. No,
And there were boos in the house during the first fight from time to time.
this can penetrate through Tarver effectively.
Tarver lands a right hand.
Good right jab.
And another Tarver jab, and Jones.
In round 2, Jones threw a punch, but Tarver saw it coming, RSVP'd early, and cracked him with a perfectly timed counter left hook. Jones crashed through the ropes and lay flat on the canvas as the referee counted him out, briefly reconsidering every life decision that led him there.
He stops the fight, and Jones is still on Queer Street. And that is the first time in his career he's really been hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect by a power punch, and it's cost him a fight.
Antonio Magic Man Tarver.
In 2013, Golovkin defended his WBA and IBO middleweight titles against Macklin.
That's what everybody's been waiting to see.
Golovkin was in complete control from the opening bell, treating Macklin like an unfortunate tourist in the wrong neighborhood.
His head back a little bit.
He's powerful. He's built like a fighter. He's not built like a bodybuilder.
Those are the ones who are responsive to what boxers need. Curling toward his right hand.
Usually fighters.
Hand landed, left hand moved Macklin.
The finish came in round 3, when he ripped a vicious left hook to the body that instantly folded Macklin to the canvas.
Golovkin's going to have to do what he has to do like that.
Macklin tried to beat the count, but his ribs had already filed for early retirement.
Twice against Sergio Martinez. Knockout for Gennady Golovkin. It comes in the 3rd round. Take another look, Andre.
Set him up with the right uppercut. Didn't want to hit him with it because he really wanted the big left hook to the body.
Described to me by fighters, Andre, it's like an electric jolt to the system which basically disconnects everything.
Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
Before the fight, Ben promised to overpower Eubank and believed his rival wouldn't survive his aggression.
You had your time. Let's this fight. That'll do. He's such an unusual man, this Chris Eubank. He really is.
Early on, it looked like he might be right. Then Eubank ruined the prediction.
That was a good shot, and that certainly got a reaction from Eubank. That was a lovely shot, Reg. Once he's ready, he's not going to be able to strut. He's going to have to try and hurt Ben. He's done it, Reg. He's down Ben by the look of it. He chopped that right hand down there.
Staying composed, he slowly turned the fight around and punished Ben with sharp combinations.
The boxer's gum shield is knocked out. They can replace it, but it's
actually
WBO rules.
He just took as he's been earlier. He's going to have to strike himself up. Maybe Bank just a little bit negative.
Well, a back punch landed on the back of his leg actually as he was falling. I think he was falling for that.
That was Ben.
Oh, what a shot!
So really shaker.
Opened him up with the left hand and then shot the right hand over and it connected. There's the countdown.
By the 9th round, Ben had taken too much damage, forcing the referee to wave it off.
It's all over in the 9th round.
Jackson believed his legendary punching power would once again be enough to keep his title. Someone should have told him power is only useful if it lands. McClellan met him head-on from the opening bell.
Julian Jackson complaining. There's a big left. Sometimes those butts get you a little bit.
And as the fight wore on, Jackson struggled to handle the pressure.
No chance of South there.
Julian got a winner right in.
In the 5th round, McClellan unleashed a brutal combination that ended the fight by knockout.
He's down again. Julian Jackson, and he is the new WBC.
It was not clear, and his legs were not under him, and that is the sign of when it came down the pipe, and it was Ferdy a lead right hand.
Julian was gone. That's it. Right there is the end of that.
Stevens spent weeks talking about his power and promised he would become the first man to knock Golovkin out. Once the fight started, those predictions began falling apart quickly.
In round number 2. And now Gennady will go for the kill. 15 seconds and misses with the left. Wobbled Stevens with it. One more right hand and the round comes to a close. Keeping himself open to the right hand. Golovkin has made an impression with both.
Sit back and wait on Gennady Golovkin.
Now Golovkin with a body shot right across and momentarily hurts Stevens.
Shots by Golovkin in the last round, but here Stevens is trying his best.
Has listened to his trainer, who told him in the middle of the ring. But now Golovkin backs him to the ring. Incipient beatdown in Madison, seeming to give in just a little bit here. Landed a left shot off the ropes.
Golovkin battered him with jabs, hooks, and right hands before forcing a stoppage in round 8.
And they're going to stop it in the corner. I've seen enough.
That's a great stoppage because the temptation with a gun.
After beating Muhammad Ali and becoming heavyweight champion, Spinks wasn't exactly lacking confidence. Before facing the unbeaten Coetzee, he reportedly took the South African lightly and even mocked him. A decision that aged like milk in the sun. Coetzee didn't need long to answer. He dropped Spinks 3 times. Finished the former champion in the opening round.
If he goes down again, it's all over. He cannot be saved by the bell. It's all over.
Roughly the length of the mockery itself.
See ya, South Africa. Look at those South Africans across the way.
Judah entered the biggest fight of his career, brimming with confidence, certain it was his night.
Referee Jay Nady brings them together.
For most of the opening round, things actually looked pretty good. The confidence had a solid 90 seconds of evidence.
Right now, Judah looking too fast for Sue. And whirling away with a left hook. Continues to hit.
Then, right before the end of round 2, Chu landed a huge right hand.
An ending strong.
Judah bounced up too quickly, did an impromptu drunken tour of the ring, and fell again, forcing the referee to wave it off.
A right hand. Unbelievable.
You know, Steve, was something, I think, again, coming forward, Kashizu has the power.
Oh, look at this, Judah. And that could cost him.
Steve, I do believe you. Now, I'm not sure in these unified rules.
His legs through the towel, and before his corner could...
I saw a fighter.
And there's Tyson.
Assign the fighter escort for the ring.
Mayorga spent months trash-talking De La Hoya and made things extremely personal. even bringing Oscar's family into his insults. But once the bell rang, De La Hoya answered with his fists. He dropped Mayorga with a left hook in the first round.
They have a lot of loop room. He's going to try to beat him with short punches. A right cross followed by a sensational left hook. And so much from his toes. It's always been his most effective punch. It lands again. Where's the 20-month layoff? Mayorga got in the shot in between. Two beautiful body punches.
A very clear answer to that question.
Warning Mayorga in.
And continued beating him up until a barrage of punches forced the referee to stop it in round 6.
I was one of the many who did not think a knockout for De La Hoya was possible here. It's over. Right now.
It's all over. This fight.
New WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, De La Hoya!
Harrison had just destroyed Danny Williams and once again believed he was on his way toward becoming a heavyweight world champion. Sprott, however, wasn't impressed and warned that he could knock Harrison out.
2001, he's had good wins as well. Good shot! Left hand right into the body, left over the top, says I'm okay. It was a left hand somewhere around the back of the...
Civic John, he just set himself and banged it in.
And here he comes, unloading. Combinations, but back comes Sprott bravely. Starts at Audley Harrison, here it was. The left hand, well, I said it was around the... Good jab from Harrison.
In round 3, he proved it. A huge left hook caught Harrison clean and knocked the Olympic gold medalist completely out.
As well, also a big man as well. Oh, good shot! Great left hand from Sprott. Harrison is down, and is that the end of the story? I don't think he's going to get up. It's all over. The left hook has won it for Michael Sprott. What a shot that was! What a shot! A big outsider, and there was Harrison looking to tee off, and then whoosh.
Oh, John, I mean, it was absolutely shell-shocked. He cannot believe what's happened to him.
Ruddock had already gone through 2 brutal fights with Mike Tyson and entered against Lewis believing his famous left hook could do the same damage.
Not since the days of...
But Lewis never gave him the opportunity.
The last 30 seconds has been...
He dropped Ruddock late in the first round.
Right hand by Lewis. Ruddock goes down. A smashing right cross with perfect accuracy behind the jab. You cannot do it better. And the wobbling Razor Ruddock makes it out of round 1.
And then attacked again in the second, sending him face first to the canvas to end the fight.
Ruddock in serious trouble as Lewis pounds him to the canvas. Get knocked down on the fight. And already Lennox Lewis has equaled Mike Tyson's knockout output against Razor Ruddock in both of the 2 Tyson-Ruddock fights. Lennox Lewis is in total command now. Can he finish? Right hand to the body. Ruddock in trouble. Second knockdown of round 2. That's all. It's over.
Trying to land something to get Lewis off him, but he can't.
Oh, look at that right hand.
Briggs did plenty of talking during fight week and came into the ring determined to prove that Lewis wasn't on his level.
Shannon Briggs. Lewis was up a little bit too far. Up to Lewis. Briggs coming on. Big opportunity for Shannon Briggs.
To his credit, he even rocked Lewis early and immediately went looking for the finish.
Could set itself up for a fight as a hook by Briggs. Now Briggs taking his chance. So Briggs shakes his head. Yes, a good hook by Briggs. Lewis again.
That only woke the champion up.
Chopping right by Lewis. Briggs jab, another right hand by Lennox Lewis.
Lewis took control, dropped Briggs several times,
Brings it out of the gate, and Briggs is down. too tired to finish it, and Briggs is down. And Briggs is down. It may be it. He was.
And finally stopped him in the 5th round.
Uppercut, left hook, the right hand. Briggs goes down on his own accord, and it's over. He's telling Frank Cappuccino, I slipped. Frank Cappuccino says, I don't care.
Before the fight, Judah was questioning whether the younger champion belonged on his level. But the fight told a very different story.
Judah says
Khan's speed caused Judah problems from the beginning.
a pretty precise fight. And look at the size advantage. His back is considerably wider. Right hand by Khan.
That Khan is already an elite fighter. Like Scottie Pippen in '93, you know.
You're wearing 16-ounce gloves. My fight schedule, one other boxer, Nonito Donaire. Conti, of course, says that his day's over. Good right hand by Khan.
You know, you made a very good point, Max. I was just getting ready to stop
what does he do?
Max, and just what you said. Just says he needs defeated. They're going to get stopped anyway. So he's got nothing. He's an accurate puncher and a bigger punch.
And in round 5, a hard shot to the body sent him to the canvas. Judah stayed down for the count, giving Khan the stoppage victory.
Legal or illegal?
I'm here.
Cooper promised to shock the boxing world despite taking the fight on short notice.
Any questions here? Let's get it on. Come on.
This first round is very significant again and bang him to the body. But that's what Cooper's been doing to him. That's a big right. To fight this kind of fight, and I still felt he'd win the fight.
The right cross was a beauty.
After the right hand, he took a left hook underneath.
But Burt won't go down.
And he even dropped Holyfield early,
Cooper bangs away. Holyfield.
briefly making everyone very nervous. But Holyfield recovered quickly, apparently deciding that was quite enough excitement.
He almost quit to do it again, but now Holyfield rips another uppercut, and Cooper stands.
Took control with accurate combinations and relentless pressure.
Good body punches by Holyfield. Exploding right hand by Cooper to the body.
The guy gets tired. It's easy to hit him.
Stuck still.
And forced the referee to stop the contest in the 7th round.
I don't think he's going to get it. Mills Lane has seen enough. He came back from adversity, took over the fight again, and banged Cooper out of there.
This fusillade of hard punches at the end of the round.
Champion of the world, Evander Holyfield.
Calzaghe faced Jones, who believed he still had enough left to prove he was the greatest of his era.
Obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Touch him up, the bell rings, come out fighting.
38 knockouts in 52 wins.
Counter right hand.
He even dropped Calzaghe in the opening round.
Jones is quicker in the center of the ring, and down goes Calzaghe.
A lovely trailer for a movie that got canceled immediately after.
Against Jones, and Jones makes his point.
From that point, Calzaghe completely took over.
Here's what will hurt Jones most if it keeps up. It's under him now, and a greater ability to withstand what Jones throws. Jones lands another right hand, backing into the ropes and giving Calzaghe a chance to just throw away.
And his relentless work rate and sharp combinations left Jones chasing the fight like a man who had lost his car keys for 11 straight rounds.
Now the round belongs to the Welshman. Jones staring at Jones and watching the blood flow and going back.
1-2 that I was saying earlier in the round when I saw that Calzaghe was handing it back.
Applying this kind of pressure. Tarver at the time was not considered this kind of fighter.
Launching the left hook, firing away again.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Calzaghe would have beaten Roy at his best. After all, we just saw him beat him.
Calzaghe cruised to a wide decision, and Jones cruised to the after-party. In 1996, Gatti defended his IBF super featherweight title against Rodriguez at Madison Square Garden. Rodriguez gave Gotti serious trouble early, even dropping him with a short left hook in round 2.
Gotti goes down on a short left hook inside. Let's go. On the verge of superstardom, Arturo Gotti is in serious trouble. In round
Gotti's hurt. Gotti's seriously hurt.
Yep, he's wobbling now.
Yes, he's seriously
Rodriguez is about to put him out of there with accumulated punishment. Gotti fighting back with the left.
But Gotti fought his way back, flooring Rodriguez with a left hook to the body in round 5.
Landed more than 60% of their blows in round 4.
There's a
shot. A lot of contact here. Rodriguez goes down from a body. 7, 8. Tide has turned. Tide has turned. Body blows did it. He takes a hard one on the chin and another. Rodriguez.
Then in round 6, Gotti landed another brutal left hook, knocking Rodriguez out.
What a left hook! He won't make it up from that.
No way.
Arturo Gotti with better drama for a young prospect on his way to superstardom.
Arthur entered the fight expecting Gomez to be nothing more than another routine defense. He even started well with his jab in round 2, but Gomez kept landing his left hook.
But he's going to have to really work.
Gomez hurt him badly in the 3rd round. He kept pressuring him.
Shaking up Arthur again. That went through to his legs. And another one. And enough of that. Trouble for Arthur. It's pretty incredible this so far. And there's nearly a minute of the fight in this round still to go. And Arthur, I think, is into... Gomez is getting him. Monstrous left hook. 2 of them. His legs have gone.
Pulled him out.
And he's cut as well. And he's getting beaten up by Gomez now. Gomez wants this so bad. McCormick, and he's hurt again here. Away goes Gomez again. And Arthur has to stop these left hooks landing. Pure, undiluted boxing drama. And Arthur takes it.
And by round 5, Arthur could not survive anymore.
By Arthur's left eye. Oh, and this time he does go down from the left hook. It had to happen. Surely now Gomez will do it. Yeah, he's down again. He's down again. I wonder whether John Furler's stopping. No, he lets Arthur get the benefit of the doubt. No, he stopped it this time. And Michael Gomez has the victory.
For me, allowed to go there straight away. That should never have happened. And I thought that was wrong.
Before facing Joe, Byron insisted he wasn't as special as people claimed and predicted he'd expose the champion. He even scored a knockout in the 2nd round, bringing Joe down for the first time in his career. Joe got up immediately.
Kawasaki for the first time in his career. Hollywood with a minute to go in round 2.
After dominating several heavyweight contenders, Golota didn't take this battle so seriously. He entered the fight relaxed, but the fight ended faster than an eye blink.
Right hand over the top by Lewis.
Lewis landed a devastating overhand right that badly hurt Golota.
Left hook by Lewis. Golota goes down. Only the 2nd time in his career that Andrew Golota has been down, and he is extremely wobbly as he gets up. Lennox Lewis has a tremendous opportunity for a first-round knockout here.
All right, hold on, let's go.
Yeah, I don't think Golota's better. This is over.
Followed by a powerful left hook that dropped Golota to the canvas.
A lot of time, but he has absolutely nothing as Lewis pounds him to the canvas.
Ending the fight at 1:35 of the 1st round.
That's it. Tremendous statement by Lennox Lewis.
A big statement.
Golota's whole reputation was based on his 2 trips with Bo, and off of this you have to say
Lennox Lewis.
Crawford Terminator Grimsley. He weighed in at 231.5 pounds.
Thunder lived up to his reputation as a fast starter in spectacular fashion.
Clean fight. Touch him out and come out with the bell.
He had won 7 in a row by knockout. And now Rex Grimsley with the first punch. And that looks like it is it.
Just 13 seconds into the fight, he caught Grimsley with a perfectly timed counter right hand that dropped him to one knee before he slowly collapsed to the canvas. Grimsley was unable to beat the count, giving Thunder one of the fastest knockout victories in heavyweight boxing history. Abraham and Taylor battled through nearly all 12 rounds before everything changed in the closing seconds.
Another one, followed by 11, only 5'9", but as we said earlier, Taylor coming forward for a brief second, but then he stepped back, and now they go at it on the inside. Oh, terrific body shots then upstairs. Oh, what a right hand at Taylor! A right hand by Abraham, and Taylor's in trouble.
With just moments left, Abraham found his opening and landed a crushing straight right hand that knocked Taylor out cold. Taylor collapsed face first onto the canvas and remained motionless as the arena fell silent.
It's over. They won't even finish the count. He's going to get himself 3 points, and let's just hope Jermaine Taylor is all right.
When Jones faced Johnson in 2004 for the IBF light heavyweight title, the fight didn't end as he planned.
Тот начинает бой так, как не начинал ни один боксер.
Early in the 9th round, Johnson landed a crushing right, followed with a short left hook. A combination that sent Jones crashing hard to the canvas, where he remained unconscious for several minutes.
Считался лучшим в мире за последние 10 самых.
Taylor believed Froch's unbeaten record wouldn't survive against an elite former world champion.
And he has to go to the back of the line, round 1.
He controlled much of the fight, and even had Froch in trouble early, but Froch never gave up.
Most expected him to have a very good portion in the first part of this fight. Taylor, wide right hand. That's another right hand. Right cross through.
Trying to steal it. They butt heads. And what? Taylor's in trouble. Froch pouring it on against the former undisputed champ. And he's got him on the ropes. 45 to go. Froch closing in. Froch. Taylor staggering. They're ready to stop it. Froch trying to catch himself. Using his jab. Eats a right hand. Another right hand. And he goes. Oh my goodness.
With seconds left in the final round, he unleashed a furious combination that forced a dramatic last-minute stoppage. Lacey entered this fight confidently, where many even predicted the unbeaten American would knock the Welsh champion out and take over the division. Instead, Calzaghe put on a boxing masterclass.
Short, straight left. Lacey into his face. Those are low punches, surely. Yeah, this is getting Calzaghe round, and look at this! Terrific work from Calzaghe. Something to stop that. That is against the likes of Roy Jones and Kamal Hopkins and his lower lip. Headshots and wing hooks. There's his girlfriend.
Yeah, just landing one or two cleaner shots.
Calzaghe, I think, is starting to tee himself up for the big attack. I think he might be looking to take him. Still a chance for Calzaghe, and another one. Oh, look at this.
And this is the sort of boxing that he can demonstrate.
He outboxed, outpunched, and completely frustrated Lacey for all 12 rounds.
And well he might.
It was just beautiful bombs, and he's boxed.
Even scoring a knockdown in the final round
Lacey says, come on.
before cruising to a one-sided unanimous decision.
Lacey, quite outstanding.
Anthony Hambrick versus Booker T. Word. Well, this was not boxing. This was synchronized breakdancing disguised as a fist fight.
And he puts on a show.
Seconds later in the fight, one punch landed, his legs disconnected from the Wi-Fi, and he collapsed like a folding chair at a barbecue.
Left by Hambrick. That shakes Word. Word now holding on. Anthony Hambrick, he has that Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and he has the smile wiped off his face. Struggling to his feet. He says he's okay. He has survived the 20 seconds. It is over. 3 strikes and you're out. Booker T. Word.
I don't know how he showed his face in the gym after that.
To Anthony Hambrick.
Williams landed 2 clean shots and suddenly started dancing like he'd just become a millionaire. But he forgot the IRS was standing right in front of him with gloves on.
In one way or another, this thing doesn't happen. The champ was staggered at the end of round 2, and some mugging by Top Dog. That was good body shot by the champ. Body work, a lot of inside work. The light heavyweight by Superman. And that could be it. A lot of wind-up on timing, bang. Perfect shot.
Carl Frampton walked in calm, like a man clocking into work, while Chris Avalos walked in like the job description said, be annoying. He shoved Frampton at the weigh-in and talked like he was getting paid per threat.
And Chris Avalos. It's tomorrow night, gentlemen, tomorrow night.
And for his information, I'm gonna win. And I'm gonna take the belt home. I ain't come all the way out here to lose, so it's pretty stupid I come out here to lose. Makes no sense.
I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna win. And it's not gonna be by decision, obviously. We all know that.
Then the bell rang and reality punched first. Frampton snapped that cocky grin off his face with jabs so sharp they could have cut his haircut shorter.
Changes stance and he takes a swift right cross from the height advantage. Avalos doesn't fight tall. I think Foster was correct because Avalos to the front foot to begin this second session. His left hook. And now what has happened here is complaining, takes a big left hook. Referee Howard Foster of right hand over the top again.
Avalos kept nodding like, yeah, that's fine, while absorbing trauma in high definition.
Decibel level here in the Odyssey has been raised once again. They sense that their man is on top. And Avalos lost his footing after the course of contest and the destiny of champions throughout boxing. And now it's a right hand over the top. That was on that punch.
By round 5, Frampton said, all right, clown show's over. He hit the turbo button and started throwing punches like he was trying to fix a stuck vending machine.
5th round, another right cross, flushes home. Avalos, Howard Foster poised to step in. Avalos trying to fight back, but he's being overwhelmed by this typhoon from Tiger's Bay.
The ref finally stepped in before Frampton turned Avalos into a backpack.
Avalos now just throwing arm punches. The fighter's being punched out of him. He looks ready to go. Show up Machismo as he waves Frampton in. Frampton obliges him and stops the challenger in round number 5. Frampton were just raining on him. And that's when a wobbly, he was relentless.
In 1998, Kennedy McKinney walked into the ring acting like his Olympic gold medal came with unlimited lives. The man talked so much trash you'd think he was fighting with a microphone instead of gloves.
Come here and think you can beat me, huh? Think you can beat me, boy. You cannot beat me. You cannot whoop me here in my town.
But the moment the bell rang, Barrera came in swinging with the IRS energy. No matter where McKinney tried to run, he still got collected.
But he's getting hit a lot more. Body shot hurt McKinney bad.
Barrera knows it. Follows up with a barrage.
Hit him once. Oh, but see, he can't get caught back.
Down goes Kennedy McKinney. Barrera is known as a great finisher.
go through. I went through that once in a fight with Leonard Malinga. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, tremendous left-hand body shot.
McKinney is a weak fighter now. Barrera knows it.
And that's it.
McKinney sprawled and humbled, a living reminder that in the ring, boasting louder than your opponent is only dangerous if your fists are louder too. McClellan arrived with a fearsome reputation and believed Ben would become another knockout victim.
Take it and dish it out.
He even dropped Ben twice in the opening round.
He looks as though he's done him in the opening round, and we thought this might happen. That was why the odds are so big. Is he going to climb back? You can usually...
Ben badly shaken.
He's supposed to be at the most dangerous when he's wounded, Ben. He's proved that in the past, but this fella's a little bit higher class than some of the... See how generally he's almost falling over as he turned away from the referee.
Ben is not dangerous here, Rez, because he's so badly stunned he can't get any leverage into his counter punches. See, nothing in that punch.
Generously providing the highlight reel before the plot twist. But Ben fought back with incredible determination. Apparently deciding he'd read enough of that particular script, broke McClellan's momentum, and scored a dramatic 10th round stoppage in one of boxing's most unforgettable battles.
I'll tell you that now, this fella doesn't like it the way he's going down. He's going to count him out.
He's quit.
He's done him, he's quit. What?
For the first time he went on the floor, it was the same punches that he's been taking all night long, but suddenly the chin could still take the punches, but the heart could not. Down he went.
Если бы бой пришелся на рассвет Кеслера.
Что такое?
Вот Кеслер это болтануло и очень прилично.
Это нокдаун. Очень тяжелый причем.
After being knocked out in the opening round, Kessler managed to get up
Близко к нокауту.
and slowly turned the fight around.
Из 3 удачных серий провел Кеслер сначала. Вот еще один боковой удар. Посмотрите, добивает. Он умеет это делать.
Вкус замедленные, не очень пластичные.
Вот она.
In the 4th round, he caught Green with a monstrous left hook that landed perfectly on the chin.
Это да.
Мощнейший
Вот он, левый боковой, который мы ждали. Это страшный нокаут. Мы видим, судья даже не стал считать нокдаун до конца.
Green was unable to beat the count, as Kessler completed a stunning comeback with one of the most explosive one-punch knockouts of his career.
Вот вам, пожалуйста.
Совершенно неожиданно.
Barkley was convinced his size and experience would be too much for the young champion. But once they faced each other, it turned out the opposite.
Trouble! And he's still swinging from his heel.
Tony responded with one of the best performances of his career, picking Barkley apart for 12 rounds.
Tony moving up in class. A right hand, Rock Barkley, and a left follows. Before the 6th round. Oh, nice left. Barkley taking a lot of punishment. 12 round, super middleweight title on the line. Barkley a nice left, one of his best punches of the fight. Tony fires back with a rapid combination. This fight, his career coming to an end. Barkley in trouble. Tony, that was a good punch. And he follows with a combination. And Barkley a left and bleeding profusely is Barkley. Because he came in exceptional shape. They've called the fight off. Nearly swollen shut. He's lost every round.
Eubank expected another successful title defense and dismissed Collins' psychological tactics before the fight. But once the bell rang, Collins outworked him for 12 rounds.
He seemed to... Yes, it was a good match. Has made a good start, but Eubank... exchange. Collins had to provide a decent living for his wife and 3 children to fight with Michael Watson. Just lunging a bit. And Eubank goes onto the floor. Crucial breakthrough in the right hand. Crashes through as well. Eubank's in trouble.
A good body punch. Certainly landed with a body punch.
We know. Oh,
Down goes Eubank again. Must somehow get through this round. 10th round. Interestingly, Glenn, we've just done it. He looks like a man who might have fought his fight, Collins. An instinct with the batteries going ever flatter. For the last couple of rounds, they both hold up their hands along.
And walked away with a unanimous decision.
Collins has won it! And inflicts the first defeat ever on Chris Eubank. He now has 2 world championships.
In August 2015, the unbeaten Breedis took on Char in Russia.
See Mediterranean champion, WBC.
Good. 8 rounds. So basically, let's say that there's none. In my opinion. These are compatriots. This is simply a big event with really healthy guys. Here, it seems, it's probably preferable.
It hasn't had anything to talk about yet, even if it's just Marshall. Everything is smooth and doesn't make the Char work.
Well, that's also worth it.
People express their positions.
As the 5th round was coming to an end, Breedis found the perfect opening and exploded with a perfectly timed right uppercut.
In the corner to repeat the combination. Oh, yeah. Wow, that simple knockout.
Wow.
The shot sent Char stumbling face first into the ropes before he collapsed onto the canvas.
You can see.
With only seconds left in the round, Breedis produced one of the most brutal knockouts of his career.
This is impressive.
After their first match and Mitchell's loss, Mitchell was ready to face Zhu for the second time. Or he just thought that he was ready. Chu started breaking Mitchell down with heavy right hands and left hooks, scoring a knockdown in the second round.
Well, Mitchell needed a good start and he's not having one. This is Zhu's kind of fight. He's got him in serious trouble here.
Big trouble. Doesn't know where he is and has to go down. Cumulative effect of those punches. Mitchell in trouble here in round 2.
Got away from him, that's what he's done here. A beautiful punch.
7 years ago by Vince Phillips. Oh, there's another right hand, decking Mitchell in round 3. This could be over soon the way it's going. He struggles to his feet in a laboured fashion, but he's woozy.
He dropped Mitchell twice more in the third.
No effect at all on him. He's just walking through him. There's another right hand. Now the body punches. He's just working him over in there. The referee diving in.
Well, I don't know if Mitchell has ever come back from this kind of disaster in a fight. He's a great on-top fighter, and on top he certainly is not tonight.
Finishing the fight by a KO victory at 2:48 of round 3.
But look at Mitchell here. I mean, this is a quality fighter. Okay, a little bit past his
Before the fight, Haugen mocked Chavez, claiming he had built his record against taxi drivers. What a bad mistake. Once the fight started, Chavez knocked Haugen down just 25 seconds into the first round with a straight right hand, spending the next few rounds breaking Haugen down.
Down goes Haugen, seconds in.
In the early part of the round, Governor just quits.
Again.
Haugen has got that big a punch.
There's that legendary litter.
See those body shots? That's the punch.
Scheduled for 12. It's the weight championship. Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, and there is genuine.
Look at the legs of Haugen. Haugen's gone. He's gone.
In all kinds of. But Haugen, to his credit, hanging. Oh, brother, a combination. And down goes
In the 5th round, Chavez scored another knockdown with a brutal combination, winning the bout.
And it speaks stuff by just.
The remarks about the deal.
In this showdown of unbeaten light heavyweights, Nathan Cleverly stepped in cool and collected, while Danny McIntosh entered the arena like he was headlining a rock concert nobody bought tickets for.
McIntosh, 29 years old, showing himself to be a bit of a showman as he vaults over those ropes.
The man strutted in dripping with swagger, chin up, chest out, acting like he was about to intimidate the entire building just by existing.
Cleverly slightly the taller man. His last 3 fights.
Well, we're about to find out. with Cleverly.
You think that's definitely the case? You think McIntosh...
Undoubtedly, the more heavier-handed.
Of energy in this opening round. That's a good right hand for a decent right hook and left hook into the body, followed by that uppercut. And another cracking left hook from... Extra time will be added on, of course, into this.
He needs to keep his defense up, keep his chin down.
Then in round 2, Cleverly detonated a perfectly timed right hand that introduced his jaw to a whole new nation.
That was a big left hook from Cleverly, and McIntosh is in trouble. It was the left hook to the body that did it. The right hand to the head has put him down. Left hook from Cleverly. McIntosh is up, shakes his head a little bit disconsolately. He punches up. That's up to the referee. Oh, great shot again from Cleverly. Terrific right hand, and I don't think McIntosh is going to get up from that one. Oh, he springs up somehow.
Somehow, McIntosh finished the round on pure survival mode, but Cleverly had already read the expiration date on all that confidence.
Through to the bell, there's a left hand got in low from Cleverly,
and Cleverly's going to go punch picking.
Fighting instinct at the moment. He's still in there pitching, but another right hand puts him down. The corner is saying you've got to...
Boxes this guy. It's a much easier fight.
All started by that savage left hook to the body. The referee will take a close look at McIntosh once already. Whistles. Oh, no. Cleverly's been the 12 record.
Got Cleverly winning this fight.
That punch, and you never know.
By round 7, the swagger had evaporated, the gas tank was screaming for help, and McIntosh was getting pieced up until the referee stepped in.
From those days, John.
Just a bit. Right hand, down he goes again. All right, he says to Howard Foster. I beg to differ.
No, nothing left. Referee should stop this one. He's got nothing left.
There it is, it's all over.
We're in Las Vegas. And what Larry Merchant is referring to, of course, is...
In 1981, Hamsho promised to overwhelm Hagler with pressure and toughness. But once the bell rang, Hagler took full control of the fight. He dominated the fight with sharp jabs and heavy straight lefts.
Hagler's going to eventually put his punches together. He is just fighting like a man possessed right now. Pretty much a boxing lesson. You're going to see Bob displaying his talent. With the left hand a little bit now. And a right hand uppercut just stood the head of Mustafa Hamsho, snapped it right back. And a combination again and another right hand. And the crowd comes alive. And another right hand in the face of Hamsho. Hamsho, the champion, tries to go downstairs, comes up, a right hand snaps his head back.
In the 11th round, he trapped Hamsho on the ropes, forcing the referee to stop the fight and award him a TKO victory.
It may was double than that. I think that Hagler displayed all...
technical knockout, and still the world's middleweight champion, Marvin Hagler.
Louis Monaco strutted into the ring looking like a walking protein commercial, flexing every muscle he had as if intimidation could win rounds. Across from him stood Butterbean, the human wrecking ball with the body of a truck driver and the soul of a demolition crew. But here's the thing about Butterbean. He doesn't do long conversations or long fights. You throw a punch.
Combinations from Butterbean. We saw him load up.
Galvano wanted revenge after losing his WBC title to Ben and believed he could outbox the champion, but Ben never let him take control. He kept the pressure on from the opening bell.
Ben loves the smell of danger though, Jim. That's a 4 on 22 wins.
So this is just trying to leave a little space, give himself room to punch.
Kind of behind on, well, I would think on the judges' scorecard. You never can tell with these fellas. So no knockdowns. It looked joint display between Nigel Ben.
Wrestling so much inside there. Obvious tag, his good left hook from Ben, followed by a nice little right hand.
I was wondering about that, that's an argument.
Ben beginning.
He's trying to lure this fellow into a fight. It's a good round, this one now.
This round, Reg, which you would have thought maybe Ben could have exploited a little bit.
Back in 90.
A good right hand from Ben, good punch.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think I might be ducking under the ring if it goes the other way, Jim. I don't think
and earned a clear unanimous decision, proving once again that Galvano still had no answer for the Dark Destroyer.
He won it by that much, but I think that he won it on the last couple of rounds.
Fresh off his stunning upset over Tommy Morrison, Bent believed he was ready to prove he belonged among boxing's elite. He even threw hands with Hyde at a heated press conference, apparently unwilling to wait for the paid version. Once the fight started, Hyde gradually took control. After badly hurting Bent in the third round, he never let him recover.
Got enough time to finish this. Bent bleeding from the nose, and here comes Hyde.
He's coming piling in there. Punches are coming from everywhere.
Bent trying to fight.
Nice front again there. Believe me, those are decent punches from Hyde. And although he's slapped with that one, that's a good left hook again. Has him in trouble against the ropes, and this is a good attack.
And sealed the deal with a crushing left-right combination in the 7th.
Oh, what a good right. Oh, what a cracking shot. He's down. And does not look like moving. Gathers himself up, but out. Doesn't make it. And now the celebrations begin because
and this is in slow motion. That's an absolute beautiful shot.
Great
now watch it quickly, he hits him again, and this is slow motion. Now look at the accuracy, right down the pipe he hits him with that next one. And Bent was on his way down there, and not surprised why he couldn't get up.
In 2013, Smith challenged Buckland for the British super featherweight title in Wales.
Going to be good enough to win this fight. Genuine.
Nice clean work there. Buckland blocking most of them. Smith just rolling every time.
Fancy right hand from Smith. And Smith is looking, he thinks he's got him going here and he's looking to unload.
Good uppercut from
Smith corner imploring their man to box and not get gung-ho, not to try.
After a competitive start, Smith ended the fight in spectacular fashion in round 5. He landed a vicious right uppercut that knocked Buckland unconscious the very instant it connected.
Oh, terrific shot! That is a great punch, and I don't think Buckland's going to get up. He's out cold. That is a cracking shot. The right uppercut. Jones described it as a world.
Buckland collapsed to the canvas so fast he arrived before the referee even noticed he'd left.
Stephen Smith!
Brewster's confidence in this rematch was high above the sky, and he insisted history would repeat itself after beating Klitschko years earlier. Unfortunately for him, this version of Klitschko was a different animal.
Jab, starting everything with the jab, but he's got to move those feet.
Right, and therefore there are fewer clinches.
But he's being beaten to the punch. When it's tough in there, he's running his
uppercut, emulating it there for the first time in the fight. Brewster has a great chin. He's been knocked down.
The fact that he's throwing so many jabs, the right hand's going to find it smart.
It's a great chin. And just may be able to keep taking.
I don't see any sign that Brewster has favored perception in that way.
Swelling out.
The champion dominated every round before Brewster's corner stopped the fight after 6.
Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt stops the fight.
That's it, gang.
An anticlimactic knockout if ever there was one.
I work in the gym at many hours and long weeks and days with.
Malignaggi's confidence was never exactly difficult to find, and before facing Hatton, he repeatedly backed himself to outbox the British star.
Tell you what, Malignaggi looks in good shape right now.
Instead, Hatton pressured him from the opening rounds and never allowed him to settle into the fight.
Just holding up that combination punching and keep Ricky Hatton at bay. Malignaggi to the punch. Malignaggi somehow not seeing.
Punches through the 5th round. Hatton 9 out of 50. Malignaggi 8 out of 36. Another one.
There he goes. He's waiting for Ricky Hatton to come in when he should really hit everything with his left hand, but they have to be double and triple.
Well, we're seeing been swelling since early in the fight. He's really able to work with Oscar De La Hoya for De La Hoya's upcoming fight with Manny Pacquiao.
Hitting Malignaggi with a good punch. Malignaggi accepting it, realizing he got hit with.
By round 11, Malignaggi was taking too much punishment, and his own corner finally threw in the towel.
You are exactly right. Absolutely right, Lennox Lewis. Buddy McGirt came up and he has a Nevada State Athletic official with him waving the towel. This makes clear to Kenny Bayless that they want the fight stopped.
Any unnecessary shots or be humiliated anymore.
Tell us in the comments which one you didn't see coming. Thanks for watching.